So I got the Model A jacked up in the front here. Front spring's out. Kind of has that gasser look when you look at it now. Not saying I would do that, but it has that look. So like I said, I got spring out. No big surprises on this one. Unlike that last Model A where the cross member looked like some farmer went to town on it with fence poles and baling twine and a stick welder that probably wasn't set right. This one looks really good. Kingpins are good. A little bit of play in the wishbone pins here, but I'll tighten them up. Wheel bearings got a little bit of play in them, but not bad. So we'll take care of that. Steering's got a little bit of play in it, but that's a Model A. Typical. So I started on the front spring already. I started on one side. I got that already reversed and the arch put in it. So now I'm going to work on the other side. You can see my outline and workbench I made of what it looked like before I started. So, and then I'm putting the eyes on the top now, so that'll lower it that much. Spring's pretty rusty, so I must have rode really bad. And we'll take a couple leaves out. It's got a lot of leaves in this one. I don't know what that spring was for, but we'll cut that down and then finish the re-arching and maybe even get it stuck back in the car yet tonight. We'll see. So I got you mocked up here on the old tripod, which I was surprised I even found it. So this is what we're doing. Like I said, V-block. Got a 3-inch hunk of channel here just to make my space. In my old trusty shop press. And obviously you don't want to get too crazy bending it because that would be bad, but there's just a feel to it, and you get to a spot where it feels good. You just move it about 1 inch and you do it again. You don't want to just, you don't want to just keep pushing and bending this because that'll probably crack it, or, the object is just go nice and gradual, slowly work that spring out, and then start working in the arch the other way. It's going to take time. If you rush it, it probably won't work very well. And this one here, I probably got about, I'd say a good half hour into it, 45 minutes probably. The hardest part's getting the arc just right on your final product, getting that final curvature that you want. So that takes a little bit of time. It's kind of boring. It's actually very boring, but something to do. But as you can probably notice, the arc is coming out of that side, little by little. And once I get it all flat, then I'll start putting the arc in the other way. But that's essentially all you're going to do, is just keep working it until it's flat, and then you start working it the other way and put the arch in. Simple, kinda. Alright, so the spring's all reversed. Eyes are now on top. Got my arch really close. So that's good to go. The center pin was broken, this one. So I took the U-bolts off. It just all kind of came apart. No big deal. We'll make a new one. So that's your bottom spring now. The next spring, when you flip them, is actually too long. If you put that piece back on there. And that would butt up against the eye, and it would cause it to bind and make it ride like a lumber wagon, which Model A's already pretty much ride like a lumber wagon. So what you got to do is you got to cut about 2 inches off, 1.5 inches. So you got enough room in here so everything can slide and move and do the hokey pokey and shake it all about without hitting nothing. Same on that side. And then you want to bevel it so it doesn't dig in. If you look at some of these springs, and I don't think it's going to show up here, this one here, nah, you're not going to see it, but these springs are pretty old. They're dug in. There's actually a really good lip weld in these, so I might take my flap wheel and just kind of smooth that out a little bit and then touch up all these sharp edges. That's what digs in. Get that to focus, but yeah, that's pretty sharp. So I usually radius them so it doesn't dig in, right there, because that's pretty much where all the effort is. And then we'll grease them up, slap it together and put it in the car. Okay, I know I jumped ahead. Didn't want to stop. So I get spring back in. Sits about, almost 3 inches lower. I know it's really hard to tell in the video, but it is lower. Quite a bit, actually. Looks good. Yeah, I'd like to see it lower. But I'm not going to get much more out of it in the front without running into problems. In the back, yeah, I probably could take another leaf out. But even then, now you're working into, either Z in the frame in the back, drop axle in the front. We're not doing that on this car. We're just trying to get as low as possible with what we got. And I think that's where she's going to be, at least for now. So, with that, I think that's it for tonight. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but most likely I will not be working on the Model A. Be doing something else. So, later.